each of you addressed Lisboa as a region, the culture, the geography, the climate, weather in general. But let's start with Andrea. Why don't you give us your take on that, things that our team could say, feel really good about knowing this is what it's like there.
Okay, so Lisboa wine region is quite big, wide. It has about 140 kilometers, and its long is all over the coast. So it's near the Atlantic Ocean, and the main characteristic is the freshness, the influence coming from the Atlantic. So we have about 10 sub-regions inside Lisboa wine region. So it is quite different, the sub-regions. And Alenquer, where we are, Chocapalha, is one of the oldest, one of the most traditional, the one that historically speaking was referenced as the most traditional wines with a style almost like Bordeaux, very classic, very fresh, very gastronomic. So besides the influence of the Atlantic, another thing that we have very good and special here at Chocapalha and in the Alenquer region is the soil, clay calcareous. So the wines are very mineral and balanced. This is in terms, generally speaking, about Lisbon. So most of the people, when they ask, but do they do wine in Lisbon? Yes. Lisbon is not only the capital, it's the region, and the region is very, very big. Besides that, the fact that we are a very old wine region, Lisbon has something that makes it special also, is the fact that we are close to the capital. So it makes us also very modern. It was one of the regions that started replanting different types of grape varieties because it was easy. And people here, they are very open to try and to plant and to experiment different styles. So we have both sides, the classic, the traditional, the historical, and the fact that we are close to the city that makes us also very modern. Yeah.
In my research, I was looking into it and I'm like, yes, this is an old wine region. We're talking many years BCE. There's winemaking going on in that region through the original tribes and then the Romans, and on it goes. So the ancientness is actually always an interesting thing because people can get stuck in tradition, which may or may not be valuable. And then sometimes they push tradition aside, being too modern, and then they lose their history. And one of the things I love about Portugal is I see both. I see an embrace of the past without forgetting the varieties and grapes, and then knowing that we have to approach things from a more modern standpoint on the international market, which I think is great. So Sandra, tell us about Lisboa from your perspective, growing up there and exploring it. And now you've moved to the Douro, so now it's about home, right?
Yes, but it's Lisbon. It's an amazing wine region, and it has been fantastic to explore together with my family and to discover new things. It's a very old wine region, as my sister was saying, with many traditions and allied with this modernity. But I think what's really cool in Lisbon, it's really the proximity with the Atlantic Ocean, allied with the soils and the climate. So we can, on this combination, we can make very classic and very old style wines, but allied with freshness and modernity. It's a region that we can produce beautiful wines with amazing wine aging capacity, and so I think it's been wonderful to discover all this.